Hi, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Scorpio, this is your mid-month reading for July. You can think of this reading as a 4-week forecast, 4 weeks into the future. And it's going to be very, very powerful because right around this time, mid-July, we have the super moon. And right around mid-July, you have another full moon. And so we have like more of a completion energy going on, fruition, completion, manifestation, combined with coming into the Leo season with the Lion's Gate on the 8th of the 8th, which is a powerful portal. I am a Leo, and so I feel this one really, really heavily already. And when I'm recording this, I'm at the very early beginning of July, and I already sense it. So it's not going to be big for just Leos, but everyone out there. So just take that into consideration. Like mid-July until probably early September, there is a powerful like window right now, and that's also going to sort of show up in your reading probably. So we're going to see what's going on for you, Scorpio. So we're going to get, that was quick. We're going to get all the cards on a table. We're going to clarify them, and then we're going to get into the energies. So I'm going to pick that up. You have me work. Resilience. Rise above tribulations. Did I show it to you? Resilience. It's my Cinderella card, meaning what happens when we pass midnight. You drop the shoe. Maybe a little bit scared that you're going to drop the other shoe, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Okay, second card for Scorpio, please. Second energy. What's going on for Scorpio? It's like falling out, like so effortlessly. Owl, follow your intuition. Super, super wisdom. Third card out for Scorpio. Mid-month July, and this is the first part of the reading, and if you feel like you resonate with it, you're so welcome to the second part of this reading. If you resonate. Okay, third energy for Scorpio, please. What's going on for them? What do you want them to know? Haha, I caught it. Caught it in action. So these are coming out together. Someone has learned a lot. So we have legends, learn from those who inspire you. Let's see what this is about. Usually this is like when you needed to learn a heavy lesson in your life, when you have gone through hardships in any type, shape, or form, together with knowledge. So yeah, you've learned a lot through difficult situations. We're going to go deeper and see what that is about. And now we're clarifying. All the decks that I'm using is posted in the description box. Resilience, why is that here for Scorpio, please? Patience and planning. Resilience, rise above tribulations, patience and planning. So it's asking you to not give up. It's asking you to keep to your plan, stick to your plan. Owl, why is the owl here for Scorpio, please? The owl. Love begins. Number one, love begins. That could be that there is a significant relationship coming into your life, or it can mean that you're just really stepping into the love vibration on this planet. Knowledge and legends. Why are those cards here for Scorpio, please? And it's interesting because we got like 1-1-1-1 card, and then we have two cards, and we have two cards to clarify it. Material harvest, wow, and intuition. Material harvest and intuition. Number 2 is balance there, and 9 is endings, like endings of the old, of the hardship, and also like coming into unconditional love. Wow. So we're going to go deeper into each and every one of these energies and see really what's going on. And as we look at this rise above tribulations, resilience, you're sort of running across that moon. And Scorpio, I keep saying this, but like, you're my moon children. Scorpio is very connected to the moon. We're all connected to the moon. We're all connected to the solar system and everything that's in it. But there's something with the moon and Scorpio that is like very hand in hand, and it's a deep emotional connection. And sometimes the moon in your life can act a little bit mysterious, or like something is a little bit hidden, and it's for you to discover what that is. And sometimes if you feel a little bit hidden, does that make sense? If you feel a little bit like there's more to discover about you, or there's more to find out about you, that you can truly use the moon to do so. And in this full moon cycle, like, there's no better way or time to do it. So there's something, I don't know, also if you're you're perhaps discovering that you're more resilient than you thought. Like, through this process, we have patience and planning here. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, or whatever it is that, like, you're trying to reach at this point in your life, it's like you're discovering exactly how resilient you are. If you hear about a story, like, and you go like, oh, I could never do that. Like, I would never have the patience to do that, or I would never have the strength to do that. Whatever you've been through, I could never do that. But once you're there, excuse me, once you're in this situation and you just keep going, and you just don't know how you have the stamina or the energy to do so, but you just do. It is not like what doesn't kill you make you stronger situation. It's more like you've just continued to do something that is slowly, very slowly. So I get like how you need to be patient at this time, but there is, like, we have a blueprint here. There is a sketch of something, and through the seasons, as the seasons change, there will be reality made of it. There will be manifestation made of it. And what better time, with the moon showing up in the cards, is the supermoon that then leads to the next full moon in August. Like, it's just really, it's the perfect opportunity. So I would say that if you've been waiting and planning and being patient and being resilient beyond your own belief, like, if I knew going into this length of waiting for something to come around, for something to manifest, it's like you would never have done it. But because time has passed, and if someone would have told you, like, from the very beginning, oh, from the moment that you think you're gonna, let's talk about relationships, for instance. Let's say that you're single. That this might not be true whatsoever. I'm just trying to use an analogy for you to, like, feel the energy that I'm feeling around it. It's like, let's say you wanted to have a relationship, and that was 4 years ago. And so you're setting out, sorry, there's like something tickling, probably hair. This moment right here is for free. Okay. So maybe you set out like, okay, I want a relationship, and you do what you can to find your person. You maybe go on dating apps, you may go on real dates, you might meet people, you might really put yourself out there. You might even like want to put yourself into the best shape, like mentally, physically, whatever. If you knew starting out that journey that it was going to be 4 years until you met the person, you probably would go like, oh, no. I am not going to wait 4 years for my person. Are you kidding me? I'm ready now. Like, I'm going to meet them now. And so 2 weeks pass, and then a couple of months pass, and then a couple of years pass, and you still are not with, maybe you've dated here and there, maybe even like thought for a bit, like you might have found your person, and you might have like hooked up with someone, not in that fashion, but like you might have really met someone for like a couple of months, but then you just realized, no, it's not it either. To then only find out like, okay, 4 years or like 5 years in the making, there's the person finally. And if someone would have told you from the get-go that that is how long it would take for you to like find your person, you wouldn't even sort of want to be in the game. Does that make sense? Like there's something here. Or if it's like finding the perfect job, or getting your health in order, or finding, maybe you've been on a house hunt for forever, or whatever this is. It's like the resilience here, the rise above tribulations, is like one thing after the other, and it's like it never just comes around. It has cause for the patience and the planning, but the seasons have changed, and you will get your manifestation. It's 7, so it's like it's a final, everything you pieced together and everything you needed, because I find in my in my experience that it doesn't really matter if it's a pursuit of a relationship, if it's a pursuit of a job, of anything that you're doing, anything you feel called to do. I find is just another way for the universe to present a bigger opportunity for you to find out who you truly are, your true potential. So if this new relationship is going to help you find out more about like who you are, that's the relationship you're going to be drawn to. If this is if it's a job situation that's going to help you really discover or uncover things about yourself, that's the job you will be drawn to. If it's a hobby, if it's an interest, if it's like whatever it is for you, you will be drawn to it. And in that moment, it might look like this is the thing I want to manifest, but in the bigger scheme, it's like this thing will help me unlock more about myself. And so if not finding the person for 5 years is what's going to have you go deeper and deeper and deeper inside of yourself, then that's what's going to happen. If meeting that person the first day of those 5 years is going to help you open up the most, then you're going to meet the person. So it's not like you're doing anything wrong. It's what you're called to do in the bigger scheme of you unlocking your true potential. Okay? My experience, my reference, my knowledge. You might not agree with that. I just find that is the truth. And then we move on to this owl. So there's a lot of wisdom gained on your part. Like there's, over this period of, okay, what I'm receiving as well, Scorpio, and this might not fit for everyone, but what I'm receiving with this here as well is that you also might have just had one too many hardships that has caused you to just surrender, or like just withdraw, or like just, if you like not too long ago wanted to really put yourself out there, or wanted to find the best job, or wanted to like increase your finances, create the best passion in your life, in whatever that is, like it's like that little light. It doesn't necessarily have like completely have gone out, like the light has just, the flame is out. That might not necessarily be the truth, but it's not a burning sensation inside of your body. It's not a passionate like, oh, let's wake up next morning and just full on get into this life. There might be that you have just had one too many hardships, one too many. I see someone like losing friends, crossing over to the other side. It could have been like you're just financially just like so on the bottom, like it's just not fun. It's just not fun because everything, circulates around the money issue, or it's this health scare or health situation in your body, and it's just wearing you down, or has worn you down. And it's like it has made Scorpio just take a step back and just look at your life and sort of reevaluate, is what I'm feeling. Like I said, this might not be for all, but I'm sensing that for some of you guys, this has been the truth. And it has put you on the most beautiful journey, on the most beautiful path, because in that withdrawal and in that, like, I am just not game here. Like, I don't want to participate in this. This is too much. This is too many things. Like, I get it. Like, I get the lesson here. Like, what is up? Like, I don't need to have anything else. And then you do the one thing that spirit wanted you to do from the very beginning. Just withdraw and go within and just stay there, you know, and just let life sort of call you to these various things where you get the potential to like open up to your true self. This has caused a lot of wisdom in your life. The owl is a bird that can look, and let's talk about that for another week. We are born with 360 degree vision. We're born with 360 degree vision. And at some point, we just sort of narrow it down. And we narrow it down through our eyes. We can narrow it down through the side of our head if we wanted to. We can open this up at any stage. That's not the story. The owl, though, and I love the animal kingdom because usually they just show us what we are, if we wanted to, capable of. And so the owl has kept this 360 degree vision and is showing like, okay, Scorpio has come into this place where you just have such an overview. You have such a different, I'm sorry to say, but it did you good that like you had a little bit too many things happening in your life, or this dark night of the soul journey, or like whatever, or that quest, like there's something lacking. It can be probably not for a lot of people, but it can be the opposite. You have everything. You have the relationship, you have the job, you have the money, you have the health, you have the house, you have like what is considered, this should make you happy. And yet there's something like that little voice, like there's a void here. What is missing? Like I have all these things that I'm supposed to have, and still there's this like, but what is the missing link here? And that has caused for you to go inwards, and maybe like we're on this very journey as we speak, that you're finding out more of that void, and like there's nothing out there that's going to fill it. And there's a lot of wisdom that comes with that. I think you're just really are coming into your mastership as we speak, gaining different perspectives, different points of, it's so interesting the play on words, points of view and points of you. It's different points of you, right? Different points of different views. Together with love begins. So yes, there could be a significant person that is going to be very vital to your journey, to your now chosen path, that can show up in your life and be really, really important to like your next steps. I just feel for the general Scorpio here that this is just, and it's not so just, it's profound, it's what you want, is to come into that love and harmony vibration inside yourself. When you start to look, if you pretend that your eyes are just all love, and you're looking through your eyes through that love and have the lens of love as you look at everything. When you sort of claim that vibration and come into that energy, like you're in a gorgeous place here, Scorpio. So whatever hardship, whatever thing that had you be resilient or had you be like practicing your patience has opened up for different perspectives, different views, and love, the love vibration. And then we have legends and knowledge. So I just feel for some of you guys, this could have just been, it could have been like a really toxic relationship. You could have been in several toxic relationships, and you're coming out of it like you've learned so much about yourself because you were in them. This can also be that you really truly are learning from, I don't necessarily believe that you are gaining wisdom from reading or looking or copying someone else's life experience. You sort of have to have your own life experience in order for you to gain that wisdom or gain that mastery. But I just find that probably some of you guys have just looked at other people or looked to other people or teachers, and they've told a lot of stories, and you gain a lot of knowledge from it. So much so, like it's almost like you're, okay, I'm just gonna go on this path. I'm gonna it's like you picked another person, and like everything that they've done you want to do too, because it's like, okay, so if I can just copy what they're doing, I will have the same thing that you're seeking, and it will give you the material harvest that you seek, but it will also give you the, because source will never you will always be shown a path that can lead to love, that can lead to harmony, okay? And so we have material harvest, but you could have as much material harvest as you possibly can have. Like too many cars in the garage that just doesn't fit anymore. But unless you have the intuition, unless you have the conversation with source, the conversation with your inner being, it's still a void. You have all of this, but it's still a void. But now you're stepping into this intuition. You're stepping into the listening part in your life. It's like, okay, it's almost like a choice. Like, okay, I'm going to start to listen. I'm going to really, do you say that? Cultivate. You're going to cultivate a relationship with your inner being. Do you say cultivate? I'm being given cultivate, so I'm going to trust that, although I don't really. Maybe you do, cultivate. Anyway, okay. Okay, you're going to cultivate, like you set out on the path that is your journey now. You're going to build this relationship with your inner being. You're going to start to pay attention. I'm going to move this into the part 2 of this reading. So if you feel like this part 1 is for you, you resonate with it, you're curious about it, and it intrigues you, it kickstarts something in you, then you're so welcome to the part 2 of this, the extension. You find all about it in the description box down below. There's a couple of links there, so read about whatever fits you better. If not, thank you so much for watching these videos with me, Scorpio. Happy full moon, happy Lionsgate, everyone. Take care.